Said, look, I don't have easy answers, but I'm not going to try to skip the process. I don't know if this is all of the answer, but God did not want us to gain knowledge through the prism of the knowledge of good and evil. He never designed that for us. We are the ones who chose to obtain knowledge by partaking of the fruit of this tree called the knowledge of good and evil. Just for the sake of argument, I love that John St. Julian has put that in modern computing language for us by saying, let's call that the knowledge of good and evil operating system. So in that analogy, we could say Adam and Eve were told, you can run any of the operating systems in this garden, but the one operating system you're not to install is the knowledge of good and evil operating system. Because something about that metric of making that value judgment on everything we observe twists the heart of God. We're trying to explore the mind of God, but the heart of God is being twisted. God's heart is so pure and so good. Think about this, that he created this entire universe for his glory and then did not want us to have to interact with the knowledge of that creation through the prism of good and bad, good and evil. Even though, in a selfish way, that would have meant we would do less goofy things that are upsetting to him. God is not offended when things happen in the animal kingdom that offend him when they happen in the human kingdom, because the knowledge of good and evil operating system is not installed there. They don't know. How do I know that? How can I say that boldly? Because that's the argument God made to Jonah. You want me to kill these people? They don't know. He said they're like brute beasts. They don't know. God tried to protect us from the accountability of knowing what he considers good and what he considers evil.
That's so profound. And it flies in the face of everybody who has done the evil inversion of God and making the serpent or making Satan the sympathetic figure. He just wanted to present knowledge to us, and God wanted to keep it away.
When all Satan ever did was tell us it's okay to climb the guardrail and play in the street. God didn't say we couldn't go on the road. He just said, drive a car, don't play in the street.